DJ, you go crazy.
I want to talk to you about the plot against hip hop. For more context, since though we're in New York right now, a lot of New York drill artists have been targeted by NYPD. A lot of them are locked up, and even most recently, one of the most popular ones, this guy named K Flock.
Okay.
He was indicted on RICO and murder charges. But we see it all the time. They call it hip hop police. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on?
Well, again, I think political science is important to understand, right? So it's not police brutality; it's actually political brutality, and police are just here to protect the interests of people who are in power, right? So, as a taxpayer, they work for me, right? So again, you can't manipulate the system to your advantage if you don't understand the system or have a vested interest in the system. And the problem is with a lot of African Americans, we don't really understand political science and how it works, right? So we think if we vote, it's going to be good, but we don't have no dollars behind the vote vested into the candidate. So when somebody comes into office, they're going to live good on the promises of people who invested in them. Okay, so when executive orders get passed from the president, there's people who finance the campaign who they're at the top of the list. Just because you voted, what the fuck does that mean? How much money this is a business. Okay, so again, you guys have a beautiful platform. I watch some of your stuff, right? So imagine if I'm coming and I'm like, yo, hey man, I love what you do. Shoot me for free. Somebody else has been paying you 30 grand every fucking year. By the time you guys build your Netflix, who are you gonna have the first person you invite, right? The person who actually financed you to get into position. Mm-hmm. Not the person who was with you and believed in you, the person that actually put the money down. Okay? So the problem with us is we don't understand how to hold politicians accountable because we don't have financial institutions in place to finance politicians to get in power so we can actually hold them accountable. And the dollar is how you hold somebody accountable. So if you focus on the surface level and not the root, nothing changes, right? And I feel sorry for it's unfortunate that these brothers have to go to jail, right? But that's not the problem. The problem is we don't understand political science and we don't understand the structure and the system of America. And if you Irish did it, Jewish did it, Italians did it, right? We're lacking behind because we don't have no real leadership. So, hey, I'm going to raise my hand and start saying the things that need to be said. Mm-hmm. We have to have a better understanding of political science, right? And how to manipulate that for our benefit. But we have to create institutions first, okay? And this is why this type of content is so important. And we talk about being in Chicago, right? If these guys like guns in Chicago, which they do because they shooting shit up in Chicago, right? Pow, pow, right? Maybe it should be some companies created to teach these young black boys how to get gun licenses, right? So again, it's easier said than done. But you speak things into existence, right? Easier said than done, but we speak things into existence. So let's keep saying it because it's going to get done if we keep speaking it. So understand that there's power in tongue, there's power in words, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And again, if you let somebody who is not a good person be in power too long, they're going to take advantage of that power. So if Vivendi owns Viacom and Viacom owns BET and Vivendi owns Universal Music Group and they have all these people who are really not good people, don't give a fuck about me or you, in power because we allowed them to be there, how can we fault them for doing what they do? I'm not mad at the fox for eating the hen. I'm mad for the hen thinking the fox won't eat him. Okay? So we have to take some accountability for putting ourselves in these positions. And we understand that, yes, the white man has done some to us, but we have an opportunity now through free will to change that. Jarvis, shoot now. Okay? Yeah.
DJ, you go crazy.